Okay, so the mold I'm going to use is, it's a tall and skinny mold, and I think it holds 5 pounds. And what I do is I line the mold with, this is actually fondant. Um, it's like, I think what they use it, well, I think how they use it, like pastry chefs or people making desserts or really fancy stuff. They take the fondant and they roll it over the top of it, and then they pull it up, and it's got the design in it, and then they wrap it around a cake or a pastry or whatever. Hi everybody, so you can pretty much see that my oils are melted, and in this recipe I have palm oil, coconut oil, sunflower seed oil, which is really rich in vitamin E, which is really good for your skin. And then I have a little bit of castor oil in here just for a little bit extra bubbles and lather. So you can see that my oils are all melted. So what I'm going to do now is add in my lye water. And I have a little bit of a reduction in the lye water. I think I'm at a 32% lye solution, just because I live in a really humid area, and it tends to, my soaps tend to be a little bit soft when I don't use a lye water reduction. So, all right, so I'm going to add in my lye water. And I did put on my safety glasses, so it's super important when you're working with lye water. And I should have had one earlier, but it's super important to always make sure you have on safety glasses whenever you're working with lye, measuring it out, using the water, pouring it in, stirring the soaps. You don't want that lye to get into your eyes at all. So just if you're going to mix your own soap, remember to always wear safety glasses. What I do is I don't use a stick blender in my hot processes. I use a regular little beater, a little mixer. I think this one's like $10 at Walmart. And I just use a single beater on here just because if I use a double one, it tends to burn the motors up because as the soap gets really thick, the beaters can't work together. They tend to stop the motor. And so just using the one beater has worked the best for me. So I'm just going to give this a light mix and be right back. Okay, so that's my first mix for just incorporating the oils with the lye water solution. It's going to, my crock pot is on high, so I'm going to let it just kind of cook here for a little bit. As it starts to process or hot process, it'll start to have like a coating around the edges of the crock pot where the heat is distributed the most. So I'm just going to let it sit and do its thing until it starts to saponify, or it starts to get to a trace, I guess you would say. I'll be back. I'll bring you back when I start mixing it back up. Okay, so it's been about probably 30, 40 minutes that I have had the crock pot on high and the soap has been cooking. So I'm going to give it a stir without the blender on, just to kind of see how thick it is on the bottom and on the sides. And then I'm going to give it a really quick mix with the beater on. Okay, so it's only been about 15 minutes since the last time I stirred this. And you can see it's really starting to cook now. The soap mixture is heating up in the crock pot, and the sides here are really starting to have a chemical reaction, this saponification. So I'm going to add a little bit more titanium dioxide just because I really want the soap a lot wider. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that to it right now before I do my initial stir. So I think this is about a tablespoonful. So I'm going to add 2 more tablespoons and see where we're at. So I think it's been about 5 total. So I'm going to give it a good stir so the powder doesn't go everywhere. Okay, it's really starting to thicken up. It's like a thick pudding texture. I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of the titanium dioxide. It's white, but I want it like a pure snow white. So 1 more tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half. I think a tablespoon and a half. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to mix it in again. Okay, that is about the white that I wanted. And now I'm going to I'm going to scrape the sides of the crock pot. So I know that when I go in, I'm going to start doing my final stirs because the soap's getting really, really thick. Still got some on there. Here we go. So I'm going to do the stir on the sides and get the bottom really good because sometimes the beaters can't get into the cracks and crevices of this crock pot. Alright, so I think that my time dioxide's going to be just about right. I can always add more later on. Alright, one more stir. Wipe the sides again, and then one more stir. Alright, that's how I want it to look. I'm going to add in my horsetail, also known as shave grass, that provides the elastin for the soap. So do that. And I already have my horsetail mixed up. I kind of, I put it in like a herb blender so it kind of breaks it down. But it's a really nice herb. It doesn't really have any smell to it. I would say it probably doesn't really have any smell to it. It's just kind of but it is really, really good for elasticity in the skin, helping with elasticity. And that was how much we have in there, and I'm going to mix it up again. Soap's really starting to cook now. It's really starting to get a lot thicker and faster. That's not enough shave grass. I'm going to add a little bit more. So I've probably got about 3, 4 tablespoons in here now. That should be hopefully enough. Mix it up again. I'm going to go for a big stir now. Okay, so it's getting pretty thick. Now it's going to start cooking really, really fast. See how it's starting to bubble up? And I want to add my collagen, I think, before this starts bubbling up a lot because it's going to be really, really hard to mix in if I don't. So the collagen, we're going to do about, you can put too much collagen in. So I put in 3 tablespoons, and I'm going to mix it up pretty good right now because it's going to start boiling over and the cooking process is going to start going really, really fast. Once it gets to this point, I'm going to turn down the crock pot. I'm going to put it on low. And you'd be surprised, just putting it on low at this point really does make a difference in how fast it will continue to cook. Okay, we'll mix this in. And look, the powder did go everywhere. So I think I'm going to add just a smidgen more because I lost a little bit in that process. So I'm going to just go again really fast. There we go. It should stay now. I think it's getting because my beaters are starting to slow down in the batter. All right. So it's going to start really picking up speed now. At this point in time, you really have to stay with the soap because 9 times out of 10, what it will do is it'll start cooking and then it'll just stay still for a while, and all of a sudden it'll start like pouring over the edges if you're not around to put the the beaters in it and keep it mixing. So I'm going to stay here with it. But what I'm going to do in the meantime is I'm going to add my essential oils. So this is geranium, and it smells delicious. This is I just use the Now brand. I've really had good luck with these oils. And this is geranium. So I'm just going to keep putting drops in here. Probably, it would be a total of about 20 to 25 drops, I think. It can be overpowering. Geranium is very, very good for your skin, but it can be overpowering, and this beauty bar is not about scent. It's about the whitening and the collagen and the elastin, but the geranium is very, very good for your skin, and the lavender is really good for, it's just kind of a nice note besides the geranium. So I probably put about 10, 15 drops of lavender, and I'm going to give this a good stir, and I'm going to start scooping the soap into the mold. My paper clip silicone mat holder cooperates. Alright, and for this I got a big spoon. I got a big stainless steel spoon. You always want to make sure you use stainless steel whenever you're working with soap. So I'm just going to scoop it into here. And I'm used to working with a wider mold. I've just switched to the tall and skinny, which I love, but it's definitely harder to get into the mold. But with hot process, it's kind of easier than, I don't know, I guess if you're pouring it in, I guess it's just working with something different. Alright, so I'm going to kind of, Alright, well, I took my paper clips off. They were not a good idea. They got in the way. So I think I can manage it without them because I've got enough soap in there now that it's going to stand up kind of on its own. And this soap is really hot, so if you ever make it at home, make sure that you wear gloves because it will burn your skin because it is really, really hot. I'll make sure I get in the corners. And I want to make sure it's tamped down pretty good. I'm just going to kind of push this in here. I'm just going to smush it in. So I'll make sure it's kind of all even. Smush it pretty good. Alright. And I'm going to just give it a little bit smush again. Just make sure it's all down in there. And alright. And okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of the horsetail and just kind of put a little bit on top just to kind of give it a little bit of extra swoosh to it. And then I'm going to take the handy dandy chopstick. Well, this is more of like a kebab, a skewer. But I'm just going to kind of make a pretty design on the top because soap always looks so pretty when it's, you know, kind of got a little bit of a swish to it. I didn't use a glitter or a mica in this soap because, you know, I wanted to keep it a really all-natural soap. Hi everybody, so I got the soap unmolded. It's been about 24 hours, maybe a little bit less. And here's the design on the side of the soap. I don't know if you can see it or not, but see how that fondant puts that imprint on it? It's going to be a little bit clearer with the cold process soap just because of the way it pours in. But I still like the way it showed up with the hot process soap. And it's on both sides of the soap bar. So you can see the other side. There's the top. But so it's been about 24 hours, and I'm going to start cutting the soap. Here's the impression on the side of the soap, and that's from the fondant mold. And what I'm doing is using a mold that has a 1-inch notch in the mold itself, and I'm just cutting it with a knife. And I'll get a soap cutter one of these days. It just hasn't happened quite yet. But you can see there's the soap bar. There's the top, and there's the side where the fondant puts an imprint on it. So just cut these bars. And if you want to purchase these bars, they are available at Mikada Soaps on Etsy. And Mikada is spelled M-I-K-A-D-A. And there I have a few collagen products that I make personally. One is this soap, and then I also make a collagen facial scrub. It's not a sugar scrub, it's an actual cosmetic pumice scrub. And I know that sounds really harsh, but it actually is a very, very fine cosmetic grade pumice, and it is wonderful. I like it better than the sugar scrub. I have extremely sensitive skin, but also have skin that tends to cling on to dirt and grime and shed a lot of cells. So my skin can get a little bit rough at times, and the pumice makes it really scrub up very well and becomes very shiny and clean, and it just doesn't work with a sugar scrub the same as a pumice scrub. So anyway, the scrub and the soaps are available on Etsy, and they will probably be up January 3rd, I would say. So if you want to go to my Etsy store, it's Mikada Soaps at Etsy, and come visit me there. I'll continue to do more soaps. I'll probably put up some pumpkin bars, and pumpkin's really good for oily skin. I use all natural real pumpkin. And then I also make an avocado bar, and that's extraordinarily moisturizing. Avocado is very good for your skin. I use real avocado for that. And so yeah, plus I'm going to be, I bought a Royalty Soaps piping kit from Nurture Supply. So I'm probably going to be making some piping soaps too. And the smell of the soap is delicious. It has that geranium essential oil and lavender, and it smells scrumptious. It's kind of like a really, really light, it's just a really light, beautiful, uplifting scent. It's not overpowering, and the geranium is so good for your skin, so you just can't go wrong. Okay, so there's my soap. I got it all cut now. Super happy about that. But these are really big size bars. I don't know how much they weigh, but I'm guessing they're probably, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 ounces. I don't know. I'll put it on the Etsy listing when I get it. But there's the side of it. So I thought that turned out really, really pretty. And then the top has the shaved grass with the horsetail. And then you can see on the soap on the inside it has Mops, my kitty's meowing. His name is Mops. So the soap has the horsetail inside of it, and it also has the whitening titanium dioxide, so, and the collagen, but the collagen mixes in really well. So anyway, I hope you like this video. If you do, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell for my upcoming videos I'm going to be making, and leave a comment below. And of course, go visit me at etsy.com, Mikada Soaps. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.